You're listening to a community story from Be My Eyes.
Hi everyone, Bryan Chief Growth Officer, Mori Creative Studios. We are based in New York, but I live just outside of the city of Philadelphia, about 20 miles west. I grew up here, I grew up in this area, I went to Villanova University, surfer, traveler, very passionate about helping others. So being a volunteer has always been a part of my life. I heard about Be My Eyes first from my friend Sophie Saltzman at HubSpot. She turned me on to it, and then I met some of the people in the organization and just immediately was intrigued by the idea of this. Initially, to be honest, a little disappointed that I wasn't aware of it already. But as soon as I signed up, which took me about 2 seconds to do, and reading some of the community stories that I had seen and some of the videos I had watched online on YouTube, just seeing how the app is actually used day to day, I was just really excited to be a part of that community. Pretty easy for me to just sign up, and a quick way that I can help people is always something that I'm looking for in my life. So specific to the One World Together event, I was lucky enough to get chosen by Will and the good folks at Be My Eyes let me participate as one of the volunteers along with my wife Jenna, and we just had an incredible time. I missed my first call when I signed up as a volunteer about 5 or 6 weeks ago, so that was heartbreaking, but during the event I was able to take about 10 calls, a little more than 10 calls, and it was very humbling. It's the most useful I have felt in a long time on a Saturday. Saturdays are typically a day I use for volunteering down in Philadelphia, Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia, Center City, and this was a good way for me to have that outlet in a time when I haven't had it in a little while. And my favorite story was talking to a gentleman from Houston who was not aware of the app, and we went through some of the possibilities of what we could help him with, and just hearing how happy and relieved he was to have use to this kind of technology that he didn't have to pay for in everyday life, specific to the grocery store and restaurants and reading menus, all the above, was really powerful for me to hear and understand how much that really would help him out, and how easy that is for me to spend a few minutes of my day to do something like that for someone. So really gave me perspective and a tangible experience of why this is so important to empower the low vision blind community to be as independent as they possibly can be, and to do it at no cost because of awesome partners is just really an amazing thing. So that was probably the most powerful experience. I even turned his light off and on his phone with his permission, just to show them the capabilities that we have if he was to, say, be in a dark restaurant and didn't think we could help. Just more of the functionality, just really cool things that I'm learning and hadn't thought of, and a shame that I haven't, but the community is so understanding of some of the stupid questions that I've had, and just really powerful to be a part of an organization that lives and breathes making the world a more accessible and better place.
Thank you for listening to this community story from Be My Eyes. You can share your story too. Send it to mystory@bemyeyes.com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, download our app, or visit bemyeyes.com/community-stories for more.